What is up, guys? Joker here. At the beginning of the video, I wanted to go ahead and show you me completing Kitava, as well as me killing my first Conqueror, and that's going to be where I'm ending day 2 progress for the 3.14 Ultimatum League. As you can see right now, I have 37 maps complete, and I am level 83. I got res capped. I'm going to throw my POB down in the description. Once again, I said it's super scuffed, so you got to bear with me there. I think according to the POB, it says I have something like, actually, I'm going to pull it up real quick. All right, here we go. So this is my current POB, right? And if you look at my skill tree, it is fucking ugly as shit. I could not figure out how I wanted to make this work, but I had to go ahead and end up getting Unwavering Stance just because of the fact that the amount of mobs that are so strong in the ultimatums, the rare mobs that hit you like a truck, there's so many, you're going to constantly get stun locked. So Unwavering Stance, Jugs, they're going to be really good in this league, just because otherwise I can see you getting stun locked. You're going to need some kind of big defensive mechanic to save your life, because like I said, I have pretty much 9k EHP and I'm still getting stacked out. But I wanted to go ahead and show my damage, so I'm going to go to the config first. This is after my damage is ramped up, right? So this is with my pride being at its maximum, golem dying, which my golems don't have very much life, so they're constantly dying, so that is true. And then with my blood charges being all the way stacked. And it says I have almost 500,000 Shaper DPS. Now, this is with my gear, which is kind of still scuffed, honestly, mainly getting life and res, just because, once again, I was getting fucked by ultimums so hard that I figured, okay, I have to do this. But I can go ahead and drop my damage down, and on my initial hits, right, like if I'm walking up to an enemy and I'm hitting it for the first time, I still have about 250k DPS with my thing, right? This is going to be my minimum damage that I do because I have nothing benefit, and this is Shaper DPS. If I go to normal map bosses, it's going to be, actually it's showing the same, which is interesting. But, alright, and if you look here, there is one more thing that I would like to add, is I am on a 5 link, so I'm not even on a 6 link yet, and I have this damage, as well as I only have 4 golems, not 7 or 8, so that's going to skyrocket right there too. My gems aren't qualityed, so that's going to be a lot of damage, as well as whatchamacallit, I could replace my my Righteous Fire. I could go ahead and get it added, which actually it's not even showing my Righteous Fire link anywhere in here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I could get Vol Righteous Fire instead, so that would also be another massive damage increase, and I would lose this 70k damage for having Righteous Fire on, but I'd get the bigger bonus of Vol Righteous Fire, right? So if I go ahead and do this, it's gonna show me that actually it kind of balances out to be the same thing. That's kind of funny. So I technically get more damage for the Righteous Fire than the Vol Righteous Fire, which is interesting, actually. So I guess it is the better play just to keep the normal Righteous Fire. But it's like I said, I'm going to throw this down in the description. You guys can mess around with it, make it better, because right now mine's super scuffed. I made a mistake. I did not know that everyone was going to start with an Elementalist, and it's making the gyms and everything super expensive. I should have re-rolled, but I really wanted to try the build. I should have re-rolled when I saw that Mathel was playing an Extenuate, the fucking blood tendrils, the blood tendrils mancer, pretty much. So he's going a similar thing, but he's a elementalist that's using like the blood tendrils instead of reap. So I didn't know that until today, and when I saw that, I'm like, fuck. That kind of explains why majority of the players are on Elementalist and why majority of the Golem jewels are so expensive. But other than that, as you can see, it's a 5 link. And I still have at a bare minimum about 200k Shaper DPS, so that's fine. And then there is another thing, like I was saying, that I do want to add, and it's Corrupting Fever, which is an extra about 30k damage because it does hit 20 stacks, because pretty much every time I cast my ability, it's more than enough to keep the Corrupted Fever up. So it's going to be like a free 30k damage. And I do believe it does look like my golems are applying it too. So that helps it get to the 20 stacks, right? So I just wanted to go ahead and throw together the short video, show me killing Kitava, show me killing my first Conqueror, give you guys the POV that you can mess with, show you that my gear is nothing special. I mean, look at the wand. I have overall, 60% increased spell damage? So it's nothing really like OP in any of my gear. This jewel is literally for Corrupted Blood. I don't think I benefit from anything else on that. So anything else on that. And then I got 2 of the Golem jewels because that's all I can afford right now. I have this necklace, which is gross. It gives me 2k damage, but I was trying to figure out a placeholder until I got my the fucking primordial chain. So this would be, I guess, the best thing that I got. I was able to get lucky enough to get a fractured spirit shield from Ultimatum that had like tier 1 res on it anyways. So I just rolled it with physical mods from Harvest, got the physical gem, and it hit 45 res at the same time. So it worked. So it's pretty decent. That would be technically the best thing. I mean, I guess this jewel would be, no, not that one. It's this one. It would be as well because it's like 80C right now. It's super fucking expensive. But yeah, I know I keep saying this, but I just wanted to throw out that short video guide. Not really guide, update. That's what you would call it. And show you guys that I don't have Uber Lab yet, and I'm on a 5 link. And overall, I still optimally have about 500k Shaper DPS like this. So this skill is going to be completely fucking nutty because majority of my points are in life and sustain, right? As you can see, I have 800 regen to kind of sustain me spamming my blood abilities, as well as defensive layer, that regen to get me back up. So I went kind of more of a hybrid because I was going to use petrified blood, but with how hard the ultimatums hit me, I can't really survive hits with only 3k life because it would cut me to 2.1. So even though I'd be at like 6k EHP, it would still be too few. I would need like more defenses. So I'm going to keep working on the build, keep working on the tree. You guys can go ahead and tweak this if you like any part of it. Try to make it better. And good luck, man. Leave any comments if you have any suggestions. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for episode 3. See how far I can get there. I will be streaming tomorrow. I took today off to try to knock a lot of stuff out, get into maps, since it's technically the day 1 of the league. Alright guys, but so I shut up and stop rambling. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a nice day. Till next time, take care.